Hi everybody, thank you for joining me here today. I have seen so many videos saying what to get people for all of the winter holidays that are coming up. And there are so many great ideas out there. But for me, I feel like the person that is the hardest to buy for is the person who has everything. And I feel like I have a lot of people in my life that are the people who have everything. So over the years, I think, kind of figured out the art of what to get those people. So I thought today I would sit down, get cozy, and share with you all of my ideas of things that you could get for the person who has everything. I feel like these are things that I have received and loved, and things that I have given and gotten really good reviews on. So hopefully you can find something here that satisfies you and the person you need to get a gift for. I do feel like for the person who has everything, the key to these gifts is getting something that can be used up or finished. And I know that that sounds super consumerist, but there are just things that we buy and then we use and we're done with. And when you have somebody who has everything, they don't need another item of clothing in their closet. They don't need another piece of decor in their home. They need something that they would have to buy for themselves anyway, and you are doing that for them, if that makes any sense. The first category I'm going to start off with is kind of like hobbies, if you will. One of my favorite hobbies, and the hobbies of so many people in my life, is reading. If I'm giving somebody a gift of a book, I want it to be positive. I want it to be feel good, especially during the holiday season, and kind of neutral. I feel like I don't lean into one specific genre super hard. The first one is The Life Impossible by Matt Haig. This is the same person who wrote The Midnight Library, which was like so popular, but I actually like this one even more. And this was gifted to me last year by somebody that I work with, and I absolutely loved it. It's very light, it's an easy read, the writing is good, but it's just really feel good. It makes you think about the world around you in a different way. For example, one of the things that they talk about in here is like the joy of drinking orange juice, and the flavor and the intensity of it. It just lets you go through your life and like think about the things you're drinking and the things that you're seeing with so much appreciation, and I loved it for this. I think that it's a really good read and a really good gift. The second book I actually don't have with me because I've lent it to somebody to read is Tuesdays with Morrie, which I feel like I have not met somebody who read Tuesdays with Morrie and didn't like it. Again, it's very feel good. It lends you to think about the world, but in such a positive light. And it's short, it's easy read. I just feel like it's hard for me to imagine somebody who would read that and dislike it. Super popular and so many people have read it already. But if you have somebody who has read that book already and likes his writing, I would also recommend The 7 People You Meet in Heaven, I think it's called. I will double check and make sure, which is another one of his books. Again, super feel good. And then the book that I personally will be gifting this year, which is why I have 3 copies of it here with me, is Braiding Sweetgrass. I read it this year and it's definitely in my top 5 favorites. It's really positive, it's really feel good. It is nonfiction. I feel like you'd be hard pressed to find somebody who didn't enjoy this book. It is about indigenous wisdom, scientific knowledge, and the teaching of plants. There's not really anyone in my life who doesn't like nature or plants, so that's the only person I imagine who wouldn't enjoy this book. I just highly recommend. Obviously, I'm giving it to lots of people this year, and I personally loved it. Along the lines of books, but moving in a slightly different direction, cookbooks. In my household, Molly Baz cookbooks are the go-to. We love her, love her. I don't know if she has more cookbooks than this. These are the two that we own, and we probably make one recipe a week at least from one of these cookbooks. The recipes are not super complicated. They are things that you can make on a weeknight. There's a large variety, and I am yet to have eaten something out of either of these cookbooks that I don't like. Highly recommend. If you have somebody in your life who is vegan or vegetarian, I would recommend the Moosewood cookbook. This is the iconic vegetarian cookbook. It's really delicious. It's like packed full with so many recipes. It's really, really cute inside. And I feel like there is something in here for everyone. One of my favorite things is if you know that there's somebody in your life who loves to cook, getting a subscription to Bon Appetit or a different cooking magazine is so lovely. I have been given a Bon Appetit subscription from my mom for the last 2 years, hopefully 3, and I absolutely love it. I'm always making something out of one of these magazines. When it comes in the mail during the month, I get excited and I flip through it and I pick out all the things that I want to eat. I personally really like Bon Appetit. People have their preferences. I do think that if you don't know somebody's preference, Bon Appetit is a safe choice. But this also goes for other things. If somebody was really into fashion, a Vogue subscription could be really cool. I feel like there's lots of different magazines for lots of different people's hobbies: cars, animals, nature, fashion. There is a magazine for it. The last thing that kind of has to do with books and writing is a journal. I feel like a moleskin is really nice because it's one of those things that, like, I probably would not spend 20 bucks on a journal for myself. So it would feel like a really special treat if somebody else got that for me. But as giving a gift, 20 bucks is not breaking the bank. So it feels like you're giving something really, really nice and really, really meaningful, but it's not some crazy financial investment. Obviously, they are like the iconic, I need to stop saying iconic, little journal notebook that you can buy. I also really like, I'm forgetting the name, but I'll put it up. They are all recycled materials and they have really pretty kind of nature-based covers that are really, really cute, and they're bigger, I think a bit cheaper than a moleskin, so that could be another really nice alternative. Again, I probably wouldn't spend that much money on a journal for myself, but if somebody else gave it to me, I'd be really excited. And who doesn't need a journal? Moving on to some other hobbies, I feel like as I've gotten older, I've met more people who just love games, and I'm right there with everyone else. One of me and my friends' favorite things to do is have a chill night where we're playing a game and just hanging out and spending quality time with each other. And so I thought I would share 2 games that we've been loving this year. The first one is Tranquility. 1 to 5 players. Played this and absolutely loved it. It's a silent game, which can be really fun. I especially feel like I have friends visiting and we're spending all this time together and we want to spend time together, but we want downtime. It's kind of this nice in between of being with each other, but really just being quiet and calm and relaxed, but present, if you will. So I've really been loving this. I think that I will bring it home during Christmas time and share it with my family. Another game that we have been loving is Patchwork. This is really a two-player game. That's super nice if you are in a relationship with somebody, or if you live with just one other person, or want to hang out with one person one-on-one, which all of us do. Simple, like easy to learn, but you have to think, and I just really enjoy it. Obviously, that's why I'm sharing it with you. We're gonna kind of move into like home/hobby, things for the kitchen, which even more so than any of the things I just shared, I feel like this category is perfect for the person who has everything, because you get through your food and you always need more food. That is what we do as human beings. So I feel like buying something fancy for somebody that they will use is the ideal gift. One example is the Maldon sea salt flakes. I use this on everything that needs like salt on top, if that makes sense. Eggs, I had it on my avocado toast this morning. You can put it on top of cookies, on the rim of a glass. It's so beautiful and it's delicious. It's salt. It's a fancy product though. Like, it would feel like a treat to get this. Along the same lines, like a raw honey from the farmer's market or a local store near you. Again, I love honey. You know your people, you know what they like. A fancy tinned fish, if you have somebody who likes to experiment with their food, like cute, like that. Or some fancy chocolate. I love the Hue. Really, really clean ingredients, really high quality. But again, like, this is a bougie chocolate to have. It's a bit more expensive. If somebody got it for me, I would be super excited. The last thing that I don't have with me, because we just ran out of it, is like a fancy bottle of olive oil. Graza, you can get at most grocery stores. The bottle's really cute and it actually is really delicious, especially the like drizzling olive oil. But you can also buy really, really fancy olive oils if you want to fork out a little more cash. Everybody needs olive oil. You're gonna use olive oil. Moving more fully into home, I feel like one of the nicest things that you can get for somebody if you want to buy a more expensive gift is like a really nice set of sheets or a really nice set of towels. They are so expensive. It really improves somebody's quality of life to have really high quality sheets or really high quality towels that they're getting to use. It's something that they will obviously use every single day. Super practical, we all need it, but we don't all want to go out and buy $150 sheets or $80 towels. Something that could also be really nice if you don't want to go out and spend $100, but you want to buy somebody something really high quality for their home, is like a silk pillowcase cover. I would not go out and buy myself a silk pillowcase cover, but it'd be so fun to be gifted one, and I would absolutely use it all the time. If you want something a little more chill, I feel like napkins or tea towel is a really lovely gift. Something really cute that fits the style of that person. I always need more tea towels. I don't always need more napkins, but I always need more tea towels because they get worn down so fast. So every time I get a tea towel as a gift, I literally feel so excited, which is very old person of me, but it's just the truth. The last home gift that I would recommend is something like a candle. I do think that you have to be really careful with this because not everybody loves something smelly or scented. I still think that you could get like a tapered candle for anyone, a candle holder for anyone. Candles just really bring a lot of life and warmth into a home, so that can be a really, really nice gift to get. But if you have somebody who does love scents like me, I do have some recommendations. If you want to spend a little bit more on somebody, Diptyque is the way to go. This cover got melted. I don't know what happened with that, but Diptyque is very expensive. I do think that if you're going to get somebody a candle, a high quality candle smells so much better and works so much better and lasts so much longer. And I personally would invest in a very small, high quality candle rather than buy a cheap, big candle for somebody. That is just my preference. Scents are just really yummy. I don't feel like there's a single scent in there that I dislike. Also, this is sat, I keep this in the bathroom, and this is sat and burned throughout dinner parties, throughout guests coming over, baths, showers, for a whole year, and it is barely used. So part of the reason that they are so expensive is because they last forever. Obviously, we do not all have money to go and buy Diptyque candles. I will not be gifting Diptyque candles to anyone this year, sorry to all my friends. I think a really, really nice option is getting a locally made candle. I feel like you can find locally made candles in almost every place that you live, and it's so meaningful to have something from maybe a place where you visited a friend, where they live, if you live far away from your friends. My childhood best friend gave me this candle from Rewind last year for Christmas, and she lives in Charleston. This company is based out of Charleston. Every time I light this candle, I think of her, and it just makes me so happy to have something that reminds me of her in my home. The candle that I actually have lit right now is in a Glossier container, and I do love the Glossier candle, but it's not actually the Glossier candle. It's actually a candle kit, and you can buy them at Whole Foods, you can order them online, but basically it comes with the wick, the little sticky thing at the bottom, the wax, and you make it yourself at home. It is very sustainable. That's the goal of the company. And you can just use an old glass, an old candle container like I have. It's kind of fun to have like a little project to do. I just have one more category, and that is beauty products, because we all need to take care of our hygiene. It's fun to do it with special products. I'm starting off with lotion because I want some right now. This is the L'Occitane hand cream. This is the best hand cream. It lasts forever. It is so thick. I use it every single night when I'm going to bed. I use it all throughout the day. The scent is delicious, but extremely neutral. I think you wouldn't find somebody who didn't like it. In the winter months, we all need all of the extra moisture that we can get. There's lots of other great lotions out there. I love the Burt's Bees lotions if you're looking for something that is a little more affordable. Everybody can use a little bit more moisture in their life, especially as we move into winter and things getting crispier. Along the lines of moisture, I would say another great gift is chapsticks, lip products. It's nice because I feel like there's a wide range of products that you can buy. I love the Glossier Balm.coms. They last forever. These are probably so old that it's like gross that I'm still using them, but I absolutely love them. I've gifted these to so many people, and I don't have a single person that I've given these to who didn't love them. I feel like most people know them at this point, but give them to your grandma. I gave them to my mom last year. She keeps them in all of her purses and gets a lot of use out of them. I get a ton of use out of mine. They're delicious. If you want to do a step up for somebody who is maybe a little more bougie, they like their fancy products, sadly the Dior lipsticks or lip products are worth the hype and worth the money. Here's some of my go-to lips. I have the Color Reviver Balm in pink. I could wear this every single day. It is so lovely, and I have the lip glow in cherry. Normally would lean away from getting people makeup as a gift just because people have so many preferences based on their skin's texture, whether they're acne prone or not, the color of their skin. I know that I've been gifted a lot of makeup products that I put on and then I'm like, wow, that doesn't look good on me. But I do feel like a chapstick, a lip gloss, something hydrating for the lips is going to work every single time. I wanted to go even more neutral. I am a ride or die Aquaphor girl, and I think that every single person could use a bottle of Aquaphor in their life. You cannot go wrong. Another beauty product that I have been super into this year is bar soap. Obviously, you don't want to offend anybody and make them feel like you're giving them a gift of soap because they're not clean, but there's not a person in my life who I think would take it that way. I feel like I was on a long kick of using body wash, like liquid body wash, and this year I have just really kind of decided that I prefer a bar of soap, and it just feels cleaner, and it also is so much more sustainable. There are so many lovely bars of soap out there. I really love the Pacha from Whole Foods, which I think is pretty affordable. I think that you can get like 3 for $12 or something. And last year, my good friend Lutess gifted me a like almond, I want to say, exfoliating, moisturizing bar from Lush, and that was such a great gift. It smelled delicious. It did all the things you want. A bar of soap is so practical, get so much use out of it, and will feel good. Along the same lines of like a bar of soap is kind of a bougie product that maybe not everybody is buying for themselves all the time to use in the shower, like a hair mask or a body scrub. I feel a little bit more luxurious because it's not a necessity like shampoo, conditioner, body soap are. So I think that can be a really, really nice treat to give to somebody. And my final gift for the person who has everything that I'm gonna come to is scents, because we get through our scents. I would say, like, if you're going to get somebody a gift of a perfume, buy the little mini bottle, and then if they love it, then next year buy them the full size. Because again, scents can be kind of particular, and these are also nice for travel, much cheaper. It's great. I have 2 here. I have the replica bubble bath. This is such a yummy scent. It really does just smell like a bubble bath. It is so clean, so neutral, kind of like a salty scent, totally genderless. Like, I feel like anyone could wear this. I get a lot of compliments on it. It's really, really delicious. A perfume that I have been loving this year is the Glossier perfume in whatever the white one is. It smells so good. I'm gonna put some on right now because I just need to continue smelling it. I did include the Glossier U because, wow, it also is so delicious. I just think that their perfumes are kind of universally liked for the most part, and they have 4 scents, I think. They all come in a little sample size. You could pick one out for the person based on what you know about them, and I think that I know I would love to receive one of these in a sample size or a full bottle just because they're so delicious. I know this is not groundbreaking, but I love their scents. That wraps up my gifts that I would get for the person who already has everything. I hope that this helps you to think of some ideas of gifts that you can get for those people in your life. You all have a lovely holiday. Stay safe. I hope it's relaxing. I hope it is restorative. I hope that you get lots of good time with people that you love. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.